Hello ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to start this video out by saying I hope you choose your partners wisely if you do in fact travel around the United States or even into Canada. Obviously it's a very vast country. If you go with somebody who's physically stronger than you or who is carrying a weapon and you get in some sort of altercation, you're pretty much screwed. So I just want to make sure everybody chooses their partners wisely on who to travel with. Obviously in the case of Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, unfortunately, it seemed like Brian was a little bit stronger than Gabby, and obviously I think we all agree that Brian is a coward. We don't know for sure he's guilty, but from everything the evidence points towards is that he is. Because obviously you really wouldn't want to plead the fifth if somebody you loved was murdered by somebody else or accidentally fell off a ledge. You would, discuss what happened and tell authorities, call them right away to try to save her or to do some sort of autopsy to find out who actually murdered the person if it were a murder case. So we all kind of agree that Brian Laundrie is guilty, but although he's not technically been proven, so he is innocent until proven guilty. But this kind of brings me to my next point. I think Brian Laundrie is dead. The FBI found his vehicle in a Florida nature reserve, which is over 25,000 acres, has a lot of swampland and a great place to commit suicide. And it'd be very difficult for them to find a body because it's really hot in Florida and there's a lot of insects and there's a lot of alligators and there's a lot of wildlife that would love a dead carcass rotting away in the swamp, and it wouldn't take very long for them to find fresh meat. So I think Brian Laundrie has killed himself as well as killed Gabby Petito, and he's basically he killed himself in order to avoid jail time because I think he realized that was inevitable. Although he has not been proven guilty, like I mentioned, you don't go on a trip with somebody for 5 months and then return home to Florida and not speak to authorities about what happened. You would call the police right when you were in self-service. If you were not in self-service, you would find it first if she was murdered by someone else. But if you murder her, you'd probably try to plead the fifth. That would be the smart thing to do, which is what he did. But I don't think he's alive. I think he's too much of a coward to face the consequences of what he did. It's an unfortunate situation that hopefully we all can learn from. Just choose your partners wisely upon who you travel with, who you're romantically involved with. There's a lot of bad people out there. When I was younger, I didn't realize that. I think kind of it takes some people less time to realize that there's a lot of bad people in this world and in this country as well. So just be cautious on who you associate with, who you're romantically involved with, who you travel around the country with, because it's very easy to get away with murder, as you have seen with the case of Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. There's a lot of vastness in this country, especially the western portion of the country, and I think Brian Laundrie was a bad dude. I don't know how else to put it. If you're a parent of a daughter, make sure you encourage them to be involved with the right person. And I think it's sometimes easy for women to be attracted to people who come across as very strong and arrogant. I think that's how Brian Laundrie was. But we will see if there is a case, if he still is alive. We will see what happens. But I would say my gut tells me 95%. I'm pretty sure 95% that he is dead, that he has killed himself. So, but we will see what happens. If not, it'll be an interesting trial to watch. So, anyways, hope you have a great day.